Hey beauties, if you want to see how I went from this to this, then make sure that you stay tuned for this video.
How many times I gotta, yeah. How many times I gotta say I'm on a whole other wave? If it ain't respect, tell them don't say my name.
So we're going to start off with the infamous milk primer to prime our face. And then now I'm going to use my tinted brow gel from Vanity. Make sure you check out the link in the descriptions because it will have the link to all the products. So I do overline my eyebrows and then I go back through with the concealer to shape them perfectly. So now I'm going to take my spoolie and brush out the front of my eyebrows. And now with my concealer in the color medium beige, I'm going to take my C concealer brush to sculpt my eyebrows how I want them. And now I'm just dragging down that concealer into my eyelids and actually I added more so we can get a good base for this bright eyeshadow look that we're going to do today. Just so y'all know, this is my favorite all-time summer makeup for 2022. I don't know what it is, but every time I go to do my eyeshadow, I come back to something with yellow. So now I'm going to use my Real Techniques concealer brush and we're going to buff that all into my eyelid. And now I'm going to use my foundation color to sculpt out the top of my eyebrow. My foundation is from Vanity. I love this foundation. And my color is Butter Pecan or Hot Cocoa. Sometimes I mix it. Hot Cocoa is my summer shade and Butter Pecan is my winter shade. And I over concealed my eyebrows, so now I'm going back in with that tinted brow gel to just correct it. Back in again with that foundation to sculpt it out. So this foundation is a buildable coverage. So it's from like a medium to full foundation. So if I want to go with a medium coverage, I'll just use like 2 pumps. But today, since I want to be full glam face, I did go in with 4. I know that probably sounds like a lot. I don't know. I'm just heavy-handed with products in general. So, and now I'm going to go in with the tape shape. I love me some Tarte tape shape. And then now I'm going to go in with my LA Girl Pro Concealer. I like adding just a tad bit just to brighten it just a little bit better. And the color of that highlighter is in the color Porcelain. Now for my eyelids, I'm going to go into the Spring Fling palette, and this is the color Shady. And then I'm going to the Sunkissed palette, and I'm going to use the color Glow as the yellow. Look how beautiful that color is, so pigmented. I just love this look so much. God gonna have to deliver me from this makeup look. Until then, baby, I'm gonna wear it again, and again. And then you see I'm going back in with the color Shady. And now on the ends, I'm gonna go in with the color Casual just to deepen that out. And now you're going to see me going in between all 3 colors because we just want to make it nice and bright before we transition all the colors in to one another, if that makes sense. If you pay attention, I am buffing one color into the next. Like I take the yellow into the burgundy color, the burgundy into the deep brown color, And then I go back in and add more pigment, and I transition it again just to make it smooth. I don't want any harsh lines, but I just kept going back and forth with those colors. So now I'm going to buff out my concealer now that that has set for a while. And once again, this is the Real Techniques brush. I love their brushes. And now I'm going to buff that concealer into my foundation so there's no harsh lines there. Look how good. Oof, that concealer, baby. And now I'm going to go in with LA Pro Girl concealer in the color Espresso to etch out my nose. Y'all know I'll go in between this as my bronzer and my Fenty. Now for that jawline so we can snatch that all in. There go the Fenty, baby. And now with the clean brush, I'm going to buff this out. I believe this is a Real Techniques brush. Yeah, it's definitely Real Techniques. I think it's a foundation brush. Since I combed out my baby hairs, I'm gonna curl them so I can lay them back down once I finish with my makeup. Y'all let me know in the comments, with y'all baby hair, do y'all like just put the makeup in the hair, or y'all lift it how I'm doing and lay them back down? Like, what y'all do? Or y'all just avoid it altogether? And now with a small brush, we're going to blend out the bronzer on our nose. Well, it's really concealing, but we're using it to bronze. So I think y'all picking up what I'm putting down. Now I'm back in with that tape shape. I want to etch out that contour just to make it more pronounced. So once I etch it out, I buff it out just to smooth it out, if that makes sense. Now with a big fluffy brush, I'm going to blend that concealer up into my eyelid a little bit. Well, my brow bone, really. My eyebrows. And now with the color Sand, I am going to buff that eyeshadow up into my brow bone, just to make it blend nice. Sand is like a very neutral tone, but it's good for transitioning. Water break. And I'm gonna keep adding that sand until everything gets nice and blended. I don't want any harsh lines from my concealer or from my eyeshadow, so we're just gonna keep working in that eyeshadow. Y'all can see I'm feeling myself already. Hey. So now we're going to lay our baby hairs back down with some good old freeze spray. And now I'm going to do my lip liner, just a brown lip liner. I always do the same lip routine. You know, it is what it is at this point. And just the FYI, I don't know if I said this in the beginning of the video, but all of the products will be in the description. So make sure y'all check out the links for all the products that I'm using in this video. And if you want to see how I installed this wig, make sure you check out that video as well. It is already up on my channel. So now I'm just defining my nose just a tad bit more. And today we're going to do some burgundy eyeliner. Baby, I ain't never did no burgundy eyeliner. I just seen it and I was like, oh yeah, this one. I didn't want to go with black because I didn't want to make it too dark of a look, but I just loved how this burgundy eyeliner turned out. You probably won't be able to tell, but baby, it was a whole vibe. So now with my favorite blush by e.l.f., boom, 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 boom on the nose. And then I didn't feel like looking for my highlighter, so I used the highlighter in my eyeshadow palette. This highlight color is called Bronze. So we're just gonna put a tad bit, just a tinge. And now for our waterline, I'm going to do yellow. The yellow color with the burgundy color next to it. And then on the ends, I'm going to do that deep brown color. I'm just mimicking the eyelid eyeshadow right onto my waterline. And now for mascara, I really don't have no lashes, baby, but that's okay. We just gonna pretend. And now for my little 3 bottom lash hairs. And now for the lashes from Vanity. I use my handy dandy scissors from Amazon. Make sure we measure that it's a good fit. I do use hair glue for my lashes, so you know, it is what it is, baby. And my favorite Revlon tweezers, just to stack them in place. Moment of silence for these lashes, baby. Bring the whole look together. So now that I'm finished with my makeup, I'm going to define the curls in my wig. And listen, sis is fine. I felt Puerto Rican in this hair. Puerto Rican in this hair. Anyways, make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe. And until next time.
Should be higher when I do it. I'ma be the best your nigga never had, but he keep my pocket straight. I just get the cash. I be really chillin' though, ain't even in my bag. Ain't even reach for it yet. Let's just do the math. Bitch, I do this 24, 7 days a week. I hustle 31 days, I ain't even sleep.